What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today, this article right here, this article and articles like this and people like this are exactly why Star Wars is dying every single day. This is representative of so many things going on within the entertainment industry, but specifically about Star Wars because this is about Star Wars. Please, Star Wars, let Poe Dameron or any hero be gay. Hashtag Star Wars. I guess that Star Wars representation matters. Okay, no, that doesn't need to happen. Sexual orientation should not be automatically put into a film just because it needs to fit an agenda. But that's exactly why Star Wars is failing, because it's so agenda-driven right now. It's all about representation. It's all about checking off the social justice check marks. And that is exactly why it's failing. This is exactly why it's failing. Think about what's going on with Star Wars right now. Like, there is no hope anymore. There's no excitement. There's no enthusiasm. There's no community involved anymore with Star Wars fans. Like, you can't just see a Star Wars fan and be like, hey, I want to talk about Star Wars with you. You have to wonder, like, are they just trying to wear that shirt just so they can talk about diversity and inclusion and all that stupid shit? Or are they going to talk about how Orange Man is bad? You know, are they into it for the right reasons? You know, but think about all of the things that were going on before The Force Awakens. Think about all the fan theories. Think about all the speculation. Think about all these channels that blew up with the lead into The Force Awakens. All of these channels that exploded. Think about all of the channels that blew up after The Force Awakens with all of the theories about everything that came after The Force Awakens. And now look at The Last Jedi. Look at how things have changed. It's not about theories anymore. It's not about speculation. It's not about excitement. It's about criticizing what Lucasfilm is doing. And those are the channels that are getting traction. And why is that? Because so many fans are pissed off, because they are sick and tired of the identity politics that's being pushed into Star Wars. The proof is in the pudding. Before, it was all about excitement. It was all about speculation. Who's this? Who's Rey? Who's Snoke? Who's Kylo Ren? What's going to happen with Luke? What's going to happen with Han? What's going to happen with Leia? You know, who's this person? What's that? Even that was before The Force Awakens. And after The Force Awakens, more speculation. More speculation about Luke, you know, Kylo, who's Rey, blah, blah, blah. Are the Knights of Ren going to be in this? And now look, there's no speculation. Nobody cares anymore because of articles like this, because of people like this person that I will not name, because to me, you are just an NPC and you need a number to identify you. So you're like NPC 1775. 3, 7, 8, 9, 12. I don't know. You know, that's basically the only thing you need to identify with, because you don't have an actual foundation. You're kind of like the Flood from Halo. You're just moving from one prey to another to interject your social justice disease into whatever you can find. And right now, Star Wars is your focus. And the moment that you actually fully put the disease into Star Wars, known as social justice, then once it starts dying and decaying and it's completely dead, you move away from it. You're gone. There's no sustainable business model with a social justice warrior or an NPC. There's no sustainable business model. They have no core values or beliefs. They are just mindless drones that are just trying to leech onto something so they can interject their political ideology disease into it. And once they've done it, once they've killed it, they find something else and they move on. They are like the plague. It is absolutely insane. So this person says, let me go ahead and read this. Oh my God, I really don't want to read this. Today is the last day, the last Friday of the year, and also the last day that Twitter is featuring. I didn't even know about this. Hang on. So Twitter's featuring Star Wars What? Is this really a thing? Wow, I didn't know this. This is absolutely insane. A Twitter campaign designed to talk about representation in all forms in the Star Wars universe. This runs a gamut from racial and ethnic representation to sexuality to disabled representation, with each month focusing on a new identity. As the year comes to a close, the founders of the event have used today to talk about the ways in which Star Wars did right by representation this year, where they need to grow. What the hell is this? Is so stupid. This is so stupid. We're in a year We're a year out from episode 9 now, and none of the films have included a character who identifies as being part of the LGBT community. Fans have speculated about the character of Poe, played by Oscar Isaac, since he bit his lip and offered Finn his jacket. I really don't want to keep reading this shit. Screenwriter John Kasdan and star Donald Glover implied that Lando Calrissian might be pansexual, but the on-screen representation for that seemed to be his romantic interest in his female-identified droid, rather than any actual flirtation or romance with a male character. Rian Johnson said there was no room for sexuality in his film, The Last Jedi, all while talking about how Rey and Kylo's fingers touching is a sex scene. Good God. Ugh. Like, again, man, we're not talking about the stories. We're not talking about possibilities. We're not talking about theories. We're not talking about what happens here. What is this character's arc going to be? Who is this person connected to? We're talking about sexual relationships and why they aren't happening. What in the world is Lucasfilm thinking when they pander to these types of people? My God, it is so obvious why Star Wars is dying. Like, it's so obvious. This article and people that do talk about these things are exactly why. This is the talking points of Star Wars now. Thank you, Kathleen Kennedy. Thank you. This is exactly what you've been trying to push into Star Wars, and now you've got it. And now it is a slow, dying, decaying, former great movie series, but you have destroyed it with this type of stuff. Now we're 4 films into the new Star Wars. Some might say give them time. But the problem is we shouldn't have to wait. We shouldn't have to wait in 2018, almost 2019, for a major franchise that's been around for almost 40 years to recognize LGBT characters might exist. A line about I can't keep doing the voice because I'm losing my voice. A line about Poe's boyfriend wouldn't have dragged down The Last Jedi any more than an unnecessary shirtless Kylo Ren scene. Okay, well, I'll give you that. The Kylo Ren scene was garbage, but it didn't need to be replaced by a gay Poe Dameron scene. It just didn't need to happen. Lando having an on-screen flirtation. Well, I can't do this. I can't keep reading this. I can't. Like, this person is just going to continue going down the SJW rabbit hole. I can't do it. Again, Lucasfilm. This is why your franchise is dying. This is exactly why. Ever since The Last Jedi, Star Wars has been on a major downward trend. A major one. And I want you to think about this. I want you to think about the fact that ever since The Last Jedi, we're not talking about theories anymore. We're not talking about fan speculation on story arcs and characters. This is the focus because this is the crowd that you have won over. This is the people. These are the people that made Solo fail because they don't support your business model, because SJW politics is not a sustainable business model. You, right after The Last Jedi, you brought Solo out, and it's the first Star Wars film to ever lose money. Why? Because this is the crowd that you have pandered to, and they will never support your business model because they don't support business models, because they are mindless drones. They have no soul. They are non-playable characters in life. That is why we call them NPCs, because they don't even understand what they're doing. They are programmed. They can't help it. They don't have any ability for free thinking. They have no ability for critical thinking. They are programmed by the mainstream media and Hollywood, and they do not require the mental capacity to make decisions for themselves. And you have pandered to them. And now you're going to continue to lose money. You're going to continue to lose fans. You're going to continue to lose revenue all over the place. Congratulations on that. Great job, Kathleen. Great job, JJ. Great job, Rian Johnson. Great job to everybody involved. This is Star Wars now. It is no longer what we wanted it to be. It's no longer what we grew up with it being. It's no longer what we saw during the prequel era. It's no longer what we saw during the Clone Wars era. It is social justice factory. It's all it is. It's a social justice factory. It's Kathleen's social justice factory. That's what we're going to start calling it. Let's just not even call it Let's not even call it Lucasfilm anymore. It's Kathleen's Social Justice Factory. That's what Lucasfilm should be named. We're going to rename it to Kathleen Kennedy's Social Justice Factory. I like it. And we're going to leave it on that. We're going to end it on that. So you guys have a great day. That is everyone that's not an NPC or an SJW. You guys have a great day. And Kathleen's Social Justice Factory sounds pretty good and accurate to me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Have a great day, and we will talk to you later.